Anong pumapasok sa isip natin kapag nababanggit ang pangalang Jose Rizal? Matapang na nobelista ng Dole Metangere na bumisik sa kamalayan ng mga Pilipino. Ang bayaning pinarin sa lulit. Ang makata na nagsabi, ang taong di marunong magmahal sa sariling wika ay higit pa ang amoy sa malansang isda. Ano ang kanyang tunay na pagkatao? Subukan nating kilalanin ang isang Filipinong nagngangalang Jose Rizal.
In a small town called Calamba, in a province of Laguna, a child of remarkable talent was born. Jose Prutacio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Realonda, later known as Dr. Jose Rizal, showed brilliance even at a young age. Let us witness his early years. In 1882, Jose Rizal left the Philippines for Spain. His goal was clear: to seek higher education and advocate for reforms to end the injustices faced by his fellow Filipinos.
I leave my homeland, but my heart remains with my people. In Spain, I shall study hard and make myself worthy to fight for their freedom.
In Spain, Rizal meets with Marcelo H. Pilar and Graciano Lopez Haina.
Rizal, your Noli Me Tangere has awakened meaning. It exposes the injustice of friars and the suffering of our people.
Noli Me Tangere is just the beginning. We must continue to fight with our words. That is why I am here, to work with you all to bring about change.
We need more than just a novel. We need a voice, a publication that will carry our ideas to the world.
Then, let us create it, a newspaper for Filipinos, by Filipinos, and we shall call it La Solidaridad.
La Solidaridad became the platform for Filipino reformists, advocating for equality and justice. Rizal writings inspired many but also drew the ire of Spanish authorities. In 1891, Rizal published El Filibusterismo, while Noli Me Tangere ignited the Filipino spirit. El Filibusterismo fueled the call for action.
El Filibusterismo, a story not of love and hope, but of revolution and sacrifice.
This is the voice of our people's anger, or desired to break free from tyranny. In 1892, Rizal returned to the Philippines. Rizal arrives in Manila to a mix of admiration and suspicion.
Dr. Rizal, welcome. This meeting is the beginning of something great. Our people are eager to hear your vision.
Thank you, Doroteo. I believe that only through unity can we achieve lasting change. Tonight, I propose the formation of La Liga Filipina. This society will unite our people and work for reforms through peaceful means. Your vision is noble, Dr. Rizal. What are the objectives of La Liga Filipina? We will demand equality before the law, representation in the Spanish government, and improve education. These are not privileges, they are rights.
Dr. Rizal, I respect your call for peace, but what if reforms are denied? Will we continue to bow before the Spaniards?
Violence will only bring more suffering, Andres. Let us exhaust all peaceful means before considering revolution.
But, Dr. Rizal, the friars will never allow this. You are putting yourself at great risk.
I am aware, but I cannot turn my back on my people.
La Liga Filipina was short-lived. The Spanish authorities saw it as a threat and arrested Rizal days after its founding.
Dr. Jose Rizal, by the order of Governor General Disprohol, you're under arrest for subversion.
Subversion? My only crime is loving my country and speaking the truth. If that is a crime, I am guilty.
Send him to the pital!
Rizal was sent to the Pitan, a remote town in Mindanao, where he was cut off from his allies and his reforms. In the Pitan, Rizal turned his exile into an opportunity to serve his people. He taught children, built infrastructure, and practiced medicine.
Dr. Rizal, my wife is ill. Can you help her?
I will do my best. Bring her to my clinic. In the meantime, I will teach you how to improve your crops. Healthy soil means healthy lives.
Rizal also found companionship in Josephine Bracken, whom he described as the inspiration that eased his solitude. Rizal's exile was not a period of silence but of productivity. He designed a water system, taught modern farming methods, and brought light to the lives of the townsfolk. Despite his achievements in Tapitan, Rizal grew increasingly concerned about the rising tension between Spain and the Filipino revolutionaries. Jose, why not join them? Your voice could lead them.
My heart belongs to my people, Josephine, but my path is not theirs. I will continue to fight with my pen, not with a sword.
On October 3, 1896, Dr. Jose Rizal is arrested by the order of Governor General for rebellion and inciting movements aimed at overthrowing Spain.
I understand the charges against me, but I am innocent. My only desire is freedom and rights for my countrymen, not violence or chaos. I have served faithfully as a physician, not as a rebel. This is your judgment, I will obey. But remember, I did not incite violence. I only sought reform and education.
At the moment, Rizal has no choice but to follow the soldiers. On November 3, 1896, the SS Colon arrived at Manila Bay. Rizal was taken to Fort Santiago, where preparation for his trial on charges of sedition and conspiracy with revolutionaries began. On December 26, 1896, Rizal's trial began at the Hall of the Banners in Cuartel de España. He faced accusations of sedition, rebellion, and conspiracy. Jose Rizal is accused of initiating the revolution against the Spanish crown. His writings have incited the people of rebel against the friars and Spain. Witnesses have testified to his involvement.
I did not incite rebellion. I believe in peace and education as the means to change.
Here are the evidences against you. Letters, poems, and proof of your connections with the Katipunan and revolutionaries.
After thorough examination of the evidence, the court finds Jose Rizal guilty of rebellion and sedition. His writings and testimonies against him support this verdict.
The court decision is final. Jose Rizal is sentenced to death by firing squad. The sentence will be carried out promptly.
With everything, I will not abandon my beliefs. My ideas will remain and inspire my countrymen, no matter what happens.
On December 29, 1896 at 10 a.m., Padre Balaguer visited Rizal to persuade him to repent and return to the church. Rizal refused Padre Balaguer's offer, remaining steadfast in his beliefs. The priest stayed with him until noon, offering prayers and solace.
Farewell, my adored country, region of the sun carers, pearl of the Orient seas, our Eden lost. Gladly now I go to give thee this faded life's vest, and wear it brighter, fresher, or more blessed. Still would I give it thee, nor count the cost.
With every word, Rizal poured his love for his country, his readiness to sacrifice his life. He finished his poem and smiled faintly, knowing his mission was complete. December 29, 1896, at 3 p.m., Rizal's mother, Doña Teodora, and his sister Trinidad visited him for the last time. Doña Teodora was heartbroken but tried to remain strong.
Mother, do not grieve. I will not die without reason. My life is a gift for our country. Freedom for the Philippines will come. Trinidad, I may live, but I will always watch over you. Wherever time take us, as a token of my love, let me give you this. There is something hidden in this stove. Open it after they have executed me. Also, check my shoes.
In his final moments with his family, Rizal showed unwavering love for his nation and his loved ones.
Remarkable. His pulse is normal. He shows no sign of fear.
On December 30, 1896, Rizal was taken from his cell and began his march to Bagong Bayan. Dr. Felipe Ruiz Castillo examined him and found his pulse steady, a testament to his courage.
Jose Rizal, do you have any final words?
I love my country. May my death lead to its freedom.
Para sa sarili lamang.
As Rizal approached the execution site, he requested to be shot facing the firing squad, a request that was denied. However, he was allowed to be shot without hitting his head.
Consummatum est.
Sa ating pagmamahalan at paglilingkod sa kanino man, tayo ay dadala ng balita ng kaligtasan. Tayong lahat ay may pananagutan sa isa't isa. Tayong lahat ay tinipon ng Diyos na kapiling niya. Sabay-sabay ngang mag-aawitan ang mga bansa. Tayo'y tinuring ng
Jose Rizal was executed at Bagong Bayan, but his death was not the end of his fight. His writings, ideas, and sacrifice inspired Filipinos to continue the struggle for freedom. To the very end, he left a legacy of courage and love for his country.